うん、とても尊敬的だよね。日本の物腰は。
本当に。そういえば、東京五輪見ましたか？反発の中にも最後の運動会を実行するのは見事です。
同感です。日本を尊敬します。アディティさんはどう思いますか？
本当に素晴らしかったと思います。それと、インドと日本の文化を比較すると割と類似点が多いですね。
考えてみれば確かにそうですね。
ええ、そうそう。
ところで、日本の文化に興味を持ったきっかけは何ですか？
それは無論子供の頃からアニメを見てて、いつか日本語を学びたいと目指して、今一生懸命頑張っています。それと、日本の会社はどうやって100年以上の遺産を現存していると習いたいんです。
そうですか。
そうですよ。日本人の愛者精神は偉いだよね。
私には日本人とインド人はどうやって同じ情熱で祭りを祝うことが面白いですね。それだけじゃない。自然に祈ることとか、お寺に記念する方法もアディティさんが言った通りそのままです。アディティさんは？
私もモーサさんみたいにアニメと漫画の影響で日本語に興味が湧いてきました。日本語能力試験に必死に勉強していて、今、仕事のために頑張っています。通訳者の仕事を憧れて、そうなりたいです。今、2級の勉強中なので、一生懸命頑張ります。
なるほど。すごいですね。もっと日本の文化や仕事について知りたいですね。
ご安心ください。そのために今日ここで集めましたよ。皆様、本日お忙しい中、お越しいただき、誠にありがとうございます。それでは、発会させていただきます。まず、ゲストを紹介したいと思います。では、シリヴィディア先生、よろしくお願いいたします。
皆様、こんにちは。本日お越しいただき誠にありがとうございました。Thanks for your very sweet and nice way of entering into the event. Let me take this opportunity to introduce the speaker to you all. The speaker for the day is born in Tokyo and he graduated in International Relationship course and Education of Japanese Language course. He started his service in Ministry of Justice in Japan as Captain, Senior Immigration Control Officer, and moved on to become an instructor in Legal Research Institute. He also started giving his service or started serving in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, which is called as MOFA, as Secretary, Embassy of Japan in Philippines. With all our good luck, from this year, 2021, he has started serving in the Consulate General of Japan in Bengaluru as the Consul. This year, in the month of April, the guest speaker of today has started taking his service, and we are the most luckiest to have him amidst us as our guest speaker today. Being in such a elegant, elite, top, honorable and prestigious position, you can see the speaker to be very friendly with all of you. So I'm going to call the guest speaker of the day or the honorable speaker of the day on screen. Kawai-sama, please come on stage. We are waiting to see you. All our students are eagerly looking forward to have you in this session today. A big warm welcome to Kawai-sama. Dear all, kindly be silent for a few minutes. I'm just trying to resolve the thing with the Kawai-sama. Sorry for the disturbance. A big warm welcome to Kawai-sama. Now you are seen on the screen. I think your audio has to be on. Could you speak so that we can confirm?
Okay, so how about this one? Do you hear me?
This is very perfectly clear, sir. You are
Okay.
audible now. Probably with the earphones, it was a problem. Yes,
Okay.
let's welcome Kawai-sama. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Mhm.
お忙しいところお越しいただき誠にありがとうございました。大事なお時間をいただきありがとうございました。So here is Kawai-sama to one and all. Yes, sir, you can start your session.
Okay, thank you so much. And I'm so, first of all, I'm so sorry. I apologize my problem, and I had kept you much time at the beginning of this session. Anyway, so I'd like to start. So first of all, thank you so much for Sakura Nihongo Resource Center and everybody. And I worry a little bit. I might disturb your good weekend, but thank you so much for joining this session. And thank you for Sylvia Sensei. And by the way, today, if you are okay, I'd like to talk in Japanese language only, basically, because I hear that you are learning the Japanese language. Let me guess, you might have a different language level from Nihongo Shiken 1級 to 5級. Anyway, so please do not hesitate to chat or hands up if you don't understand my Japanese. So I will change to English language, or I will use more easier Japanese. So by the way, until now, do you hear our sound volume is okay? So if okay, I'd like to continue.
Yes, sir, your audio is very clear.
Okay, thank you so much. And by the way, 私はとても驚きました。I'm very surprised at the beginning of this session because とても素晴らしい会話の始まりでした。日本とインドの祭りの情熱。Emotional for a festival between Japan and India, and アニメや漫画の話も聞きました。I hear about the reason or motivation to learn Japanese language because of anime or manga also. And I heard culture, 文化という言葉も聞きました。今日は日本とインドの文化のお話をしたいと思います。Today, I'd like to talk about this one, India inside Japanese language. 皆さんは今、日本語を勉強しています。実は、in the fact, 日本語の中にはインドがあります。 there is an Indian spirit or Indian policy or Indian something in Japanese language. なのだから、もし日本の中にインドが、日本語の中にインドがあると分かれば、if you understand that there is an India in Japanese language, 皆さんの勉強する気持ちが高まるかもしれません。If you understand it, or if that makes sense, the motivation, your motivation to learn Japanese language could be more improved. Okay, by the way, どうして漢字を使いますか？ Why do you know the reason why there is a kanji character in Japanese? So I'd like to ask somebody to let me know the reason why there is a kanji character in Japan language. Okay, why kanji is in Japanese? Okay. Okay, so I'd like to ask somebody, for example, okay, well, by the way, 皆さんのアイコン、このズームリンクのアイコンで、ジブリのキャラクターの人がいました。Okay, I'm sorry if I could have bad pronunciation. Anyway, メガナ・サティッシュさんいますか？メガナ・サティッシュさん。
はい、Kawai-sama。
はい、おはようございます。
おはようございます。
日本語には漢字、ひらがな、カタカナがあります。漢字があるとメリットがあります。どうしてだかわかりますか？ In Japan, in Japanese language, there are three characters: katakana, hiragana, and kanji. And kanji is very available to understand something. So, could you guess what is one of merit when we are using kanji character? So, anything okay?
Yeah, sure. Is it because it's easy to understand different words?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You don't get confused?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, ありがとうございます。Very nice. もう perfectly その通りです。
はい、ありがとう。
はい。今日は皆さん今せっかく一緒ですからチャット、あとリアクションもお願いします。今とてもメガナさんはいい答えをくれました。For example, 私の名前はかわいです。By the way, in Japanese, you know this one? Yes, kawaii. Very similar spell, or only single I or double I. Anyway, there are very different meaning between kawaii and kawaii. So anyway, kawaii means in hiragana, this one. Yes.
すみません。どうして書いていますか？見えないんです。そうですか。
はい、ありがとうございます。Yes, my name is Kawai. Yes, I have my name Kawai. Kawai has only a single I. And by the way, you know, you are Japanese learners, so you I think you know this word kawaii. That means pretty. Yes. Hi. By the way, very similar spells, but very different meanings. So, for example, in my name, Kawai, my real family name as kanji character, this one. I hope your PC can show my kanji character in screen. Yeah. Anyway, kawa, for example, kawa, as in kawaii, is kanji character. This one.
Yeah.
This means river. Yeah. And by the way, as in kawaii, at the end of kawaii means joint. Sorry, wrong spell. Joint. That means match or joint. So that's why if you could hear my name, just pronunciation kawaii, and this is just a sound. So that's why sometimes complicated. Or did you say kawaii or kawaii as pretty like that? Anyway, so in Japanese there is a kanji. So if I write my family name kanji, this one. So 漢字は意味がわかります。So people can understand the real meaning by kanji character. So in my case, kawaii means river and joint. So that's why we can guess that my ancient could be living in the place river joint point. So that's why to understand the meaning of kanji, we can understand the real meaning, not only a pronunciation. So also including real meaning. So that's why kanji is very useful to easy to understand something. So anyway, 映画がありますね。映画。Yes. This is just a cinema. Yes. 日本の映画は何が好きですか？日本の映画を何か知っていますか？ Anybody is okay? Could you let me know? ありがとうございます。Okay. And by the way, I like Barfbari in Indian movie. Anyway, and Barfbari or the movie Barfbari is a very braveable movie. And he is very strong and he is very mature and he is a king to save their countries. Anyway, kawaii, this one. Yes, this means, you know, very pretty. So, by the way, this is just a joking. But Japan is a samurai country, like Bahubali in India. So, if you could meet Kawai-sama, except for me in the future in Japan or in India, it's better to say just Kawai has only one single eye. Anyway, do you know Nihon
お父さんですね。
お父さん。はい、ありがとうございます。Yes. By this one. お父さん。ひらがなでお父さん。To divide, by the way, there are two words in お父さん。お父さん。Yes. Sorry, お父さん。Yes. This is just only one word, お父さん。But there are, in the fact, there are two words in お父さん。Because O and 父さん。Yes. And since now, I'd like to introduce I'd like to introduce my topic today about the fact that there is India in Japanese language. So to make sense for that topic, I'd like to show example by the word お父さん. So how about the mother? 日本語で mother お母さん。はい、ありがとうございます。お母さん。Anyway, only one word basically, but there are two words in the fact in お母さん。お and 母さん。Actually, we are, for example, if I hear 父さん without お I can understand, or it's father. And of course, you know, when I hear 母さん without お I can understand, oh, you are talking about mother. Actually, 父さん without お and 母さん without お this is those are correct word. Yes, 正しいです。Without お父さん this is a casual phrase about father. And 母さん without お is a kind of casual phrase about mother or mom. So why with お Why with O?
Respect ですね。
Yes, that's right. So, you see, お父さん、お母さん、お兄さん、brother、お姉さん、sister、おじいさん、grandpa、おばあさん、grandma。Every word about family members with O. This O means thank you so much for a perfect answer. O means 尊敬です。尊敬 means honorific language. By the way, you may be able to, or you could guess the reason why 尊敬のお the reason why honorific language should be attached to family members. Because, you know, I think Indian people are same feeling. 家族は大事です。家族は大事。家族は大事です。Family members are very important for me or for you in our lives. So that's why in Japanese language, Japanese people should attach O as a respect word for family members. So how about the next situation? Could you somebody let me know? Rice. 食べる rice. 日本語では なんと言いますか米。Okay. Or do you know another word or another phrase?
ご飯。
お米、ご
ご
飯、
飯、お米、ありがとうございます。First of all, ご飯. Okay, very nice. And next, thank you so much. お米, yes. Yes. In Japanese, ご as in ご飯 and お as in お米 are same meaning. This is go, not go. not go, 行きますではなくて、in the case, go plus, yes. お、お、こ、yes. So, here we can see O as a respectable word with rice. We can understand, or people or can understand that family members are very important. That's why in Japanese language, respectable word O should be attached to the word or family members. By the way, why should attached to the food? Okay, how about this one? Somebody let me know. In Japanese language, fish.
魚、
Sakana, yes. Or do you know how to say in another phrase? Osakana, okay, thank you so much. Yes, that's right. Osakana, yes. Sakana is a very casual saying. So of course we can understand sakana, oh, you are talking about fish. And in daily life, in daily conversation, we used to use osakana. So anyway, so one more. How about this one? Meat. Sometimes niku, yes. Niku, that's right. How about yes, oniku? Thank you so much. Yes, in this case, oniku. So we can see o as a respectable word for food also. First of all, I talk about the family member. Of course, family member are very important. So that's why we should feel respect for family members. That's why we need O. Yes. So why food?
Because it sustains us.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, food, of course, is very important for people. If no food, we have no life. That's why food is important. Yes. Sorry, with important. Yeah. Anyway, I think important. I think could be different between important and respect. Sometimes, for example, okay, rickshaw is very important as a commuter, but it's a different matter if we could respect for rickshaw or not. Anyway, in Japanese language, family member and food. For food in Japanese language, automatically respected. So this is the reason for today's topic. どうして食べ物に尊敬の「を」をつけるの？ not for important, for respect for food. Why do respectable or in Japanese language?
Respect the farmer who made the food.
Yes. Yeah. Of course, very nice idea. Thank you so much. And I agree your opinion very strongly. And but how do I say? This is best. This reason would be based on a regional reason that's coming from India. Anyway, somebody, would you let me know how to say when we have food? For example, before breakfast, before lunch, before dinner. Japanese, there is a kind of greeting. Yes, thank you so much. Itadakimasu. Yes, itadakimasu. So in Japan, in Japan, also before eating, we should say as common sense or as a traditional attitude, itadakimasu. Yes, and after that, let me know how to say. Yes, thank you so much. Itadakimasu and gochisousama deshita. Okay, so my next question. In itadakimasu. Okay, so itadakimasu is a very polite word. So that's why as usual say itadaku. Yeah, itadaku is present, just a present tense. And to say as greeting, itadakimasu, itadaku should be changed to itadakimasu as a respectable word. And anyway, so let me know the meaning of itadaku. Itadaku is a kind of a technical word. So yes, receive. So do you know another Japanese word to say receive? Moraimasu. Moraimasu. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, morau, moraimasu. In the case of eating food, what do we receive from food? Because when we have food, we should say itadakimasu. So to translating, we should say I receive something. So sorry, come again. Energy, yes. So energy is very important for our lives. So by the way, or how about another idea? Energy is basically yes. So actually, we in Japanese, according to Japanese thinking as a regional reason, we could receive life from food. Because we are thinking that every materials have lives. Yes. Yes, energy. Energy is in Japan, according to Japanese theory, energy is a kind of surface item. So we should get life itself. Yes. For example, fish had life. Meat, yes, kind of meat before beginning the meat. They should be animal. So animals have life. Also rice. Also vegetable, also plants, they have life. So that's why we can live to receive life from another existence. So that's why we should say いただきます or もらいます in Japanese language. If I should say as correct sentence, あなたの命をもらいます。I receive your life. あなたの命をもらいます。いただきます。ご飯を食べます。いただきます。あなたの命をいただきます。Thank you for giving your life. We are kept alive by other beings. This is the reason why Japanese people should say いただきます。The reason why we should say we receive something from you. So that is life. And this feeling is coming from Buddha. Buddha is Buddhism. You know, basically Japan, many people are 日本は仏教の国です。Almost Japanese people believes Buddhism. Or anyway, or almost Japanese people have a daily life under the attitude of Buddhism. So where does Buddhism come from? Of course,
India.
Yes, that's right. Thank you so much. India comes from, Buddhism comes from India. And through China and came to Japan. So that's why today the conclusion of my topic today is that India in Japanese language is this one. We can share a respectable word o, and not only for family member. Also, we should use o for food. Food has life, and we can survive. We can keep our lives to receive another lives from animal or plants, vegetables. They should have lives also. So this is kind of reincarnation by the policy of Buddhism. In Buddhism, you know, also life should be changed to another existence. For example, in this generation, I'm human, but in next generation, I'm not sure what kind of life. Anyway, Buddhism comes from India, and we are living based on Buddhism. So that's why Japanese language is based on Indians' feelings. That's why I believe very strongly that Indian people and Japanese people have almost same feeling. So we are, what I say, we are kind of same people. Yes. So today I'm very happy 皆さんが日本語を選んでくれた。You could choose the Japanese language. そして日本語を勉強してくれる。 and you are trying to learn Japanese language. Not for example, not French, not Germany. You choose the Japanese language. So as the people who have the same feeling, I'm very, very thank you so much. はい、私からのトピックは以上です。ありがとうございます。スルビリア先生、お願いします。
河合様、お忙しいところ、ご時間をいただき誠にありがとうございます。本日は日本の文化、技術、仕事や勉強、今日、インドと日本の国際関係やアニメと漫画などついての知識が深まったと思います。改めて誠にありがとうございます。マニさん、本日のセッションは本当に役に立ちましたね。たくさん習う機会があって、いい勉強になりました。特に、河合様が漢字について説明されてくださったのは面白かったです。
Isn't it? Kindly manage the echo at the background. Yes. So that was a very remarkable and very, very friendly session. It was really unbelievable, Kawai-sama, to really get such friendly answers from a person of your stature, being the consul of the Consulate General of Japan in Bengaluru. This has been, we would call it as a dream event to our students. They were all expressing their gratitude, sort of, how such a Eraina Kata can be this down to earth and friendly. So really thanks to your time, your student-friendly nature. You came forward to say that I really want to connect to Indian students. And from our side, the students have been extremely satisfied and happy with all your answers. Thank you very much. Thanks for your great time. We are very sorry for delaying by another 15 minutes, which is typically your lunch time also, because we started the session with why there is O or go to the food, because that sustains life. So that way we would like to thank and really conclude this session very happily and with a satisfying emotion. Thank you, sir.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Yeah, 本当にありがとうございました。So, Kawai-sama, you can really call this as one of the remarkable day in our students' history, we can call it. We can mark this day also because all of them got the answers that they were looking for. And I personally like that particular answer saying that the future is going to be people friendliness of both the countries. So which really tells how humane a person you are. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much for today, and I'd like to appreciate for everyone. And could you let me repeat? So thank you so much for choosing Japanese, and thank you for studying Japanese. So never give up, and I'd like to keep in touch with you in the future also, like a kind of this session. And unfortunately, we should survive in a COVID situation. That's why we should avoid a physical meeting. Anyway, so I wish I could meet. I wish I could meet you physically in the future. Of course, I'm very happy to meet you in Japan also. So anyway, とても今日は私も楽しかったです。Today very enjoyable for me also. And いつも勉強してくれてありがとうございます。最後の質問、ベジタリアン、which food could be recommendable about Japanese food for vegetarian? For example, do you like sushi, tempura? Of course, for vegetarian, 大丈夫です。日本の Japanese food is basically on the base of vegetable because they're based on Buddhism. So that's why, of course, nearly 最近は recently 肉もお肉も食べますが、日本の料理はベジタブルが多いです。だから that's why for vegetarian Japanese foods are almighty okay. So anyway, 今日はありがとうございました。またよろしくお願いします。Srividya Sensei, thank you so much for today and for every teachers and for every students. Thank you so much. Have a good weekend and I hope you have a good future with studying in Japanese language. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. We very heartily wish you have a very nice weekend, and not only a weekend, have a great stay in India as well. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. See you again. Thank you so much. Dhanyawadagal. Thank you so much.
Dhanyawadagal. Okay. Thank you, sir. Bye. Yeah, thank you. So all teachers and all participants, I hope you had a very sort of rewarding session today. Thanks for all your hard work. Thanks for all your